What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Chicago White Sox versus Detroit Tigers Major League Baseball matchup going down Thursday, March 28th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. And the Detroit Tigers, coming in off of a interesting season, up and down season for sure in 2023. They came in, finished the year 78 and 84. Was good for second in the AL Central, which was a bit of a struggle for the better part of the season. And now, the youth movement returns for the Detroit Tigers. Now hoping that this team can finally stay healthy and see all the potential that all those years of struggling in the Motor City could finally bring together. Hoping that you get some healthy years out of Casey Mize now, Tariq Skubal, who's a nice piece for the Tigers, and we'll talk about in a second. You brought in Jack Flaherty last year. He was a nice piece, and there's a lot of question marks for the Detroit Tigers, but they play up to their potential. They could definitely create some noise. Guys like Spencer Torkelson was a revelation for him last year. Kerry Carpenter and Riley Green in the outfield, as well as Zach McKinstry. There's a lot to like about this Detroit Tigers team, and with some time, this team could go from second in the AL Central to first. And it starts with, like I said, keeping the starting pitching healthy, and that's where we talk about Tariq Skubal, who was 7-3 last year, an ERA under 3, and pitched very, very well last year for the Detroit Tigers. He came into the season late, started on July 4th, threw 4 shutout innings, and actually threw shutouts in 3 of his first 4 starts of the year. And to close out the season, I mean, this guy was on an absolute tear from September 3rd on, through 5 starts, even including a suspended start against the Royals, but went 5-0 as a team, 4-0 in Skubal's personal record in those 5 starts, with a 0.90 ERA, 43 strikeouts to 4 walks, and that includes 12 innings of 2-run ball combined in 2 starts against the White Sox, with 16 strikeouts to 3 walks. I'm telling you, he's got the stuff, and if he can keep healthy and keep it rolling forward, he could be a key part and an integral part of this Tigers rotation going forward. On the other side of the coin, you've got the Chicago White Sox, who just had another frustrating season last year. They finished 81 and 81 in 2022, and then followed that up with a 61 and 101 record in 2023, and it was just not the debut that Pedro Grifol wanted as the manager of this White Sox team. And now, the White Sox are looking like a team that's, really retooling. They did a great job picking up some nice pieces. They brought in Michael Soroka, who's a former staff ace in Atlanta here before suffering an injury and then going down last season. You brought in also pieces like Chris Flex and Eric Fede to bolster rotation. Brought in some veteran presence as well. You brought in Dominic Fletcher from the Diamondbacks. You brought in, Martin Maldonado in free agency. And I also brought in Max Stassi as well behind the plate. And you do that because you've retooled and sort of rejigged some lineups here. And now you shipped out Dylan Cease out of the starting rotation. So you trade away your staff ace, and now you move guys like Michael Kopech into the bullpen, which says that it's going to be a new look White Sox team going forward. And it starts at the top. I mean, now you've got Garrett Crochet making his major league debut. I believe he's the first pitcher since 1901 to make his major league debut on opening day. I could be wrong, or could be the first White Sox pitcher to do that since 1901. But either way, it's the first White Sox pitcher to make their first career MLB start on opening day since 1901. And it goes to the state of this White Sox team just trying to see, throw something at the wall and see if it's going to stick. Crochet, a 2.71 ERA in his career. The problem is he's only made 12 relief appearances. He's been great in the minor leagues, but I just have a hard time thinking this is going to translate to opening day of the MLB season. I think Crochet is going to have a decent career. I think he might even have a decent outing here, but I think that the Tigers, I think, are just the better team, and Tariq Skubal looked really good last year. I'm going to go with the Tigers to start the season with a win. I'm going to go with the Tigers on the money line in this one. It's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.